with MEAA, with Dexori and the robots. And then we're looking also on scaling of shipments, doing volumetric shipments and integrating that in. And then also on the warehouse management side with MEAA, that also links into sustainability on reduction of paper use. So then it's using technology from airside through to landside in a cargo warehouse.
Hello everyone, I'm Nehal Gautam from Start Media Group and we are at Air Cargo India 2024. And joining us is Charles Wyley. He's the Executive Vice President for Middle East, Africa and Asia for Menzies Aviation. Welcome Charles, hope you're doing well.
Thank you, no, all good, thank you.
So just to begin with the 50% acquisition stake at Jardine Airport Services, what specific changes or enhancements can we expect in the air cargo handling services offered to customers, particularly in terms of efficiency, reliability and technology adoption?
The acquisition of Jardines in Hong Kong is part of our strategic plan to grow in Southeast Asia and the Greater China Bay Area. So that fits in the Menzies Aviation cargo plan. We've seen great growth since 2018. In 2022, we're at 71 cargo stations. So that's part of our growth strategy. We have talked about synergies, of what are we bringing to Jardines and our customers. So we're bringing cost for the operations, we're bringing cost efficiencies, we're able to synergize with bringing in our knowledge and expertise. Also, we're able to bring in our systems. So we have MEAA, which is Menzies Aviation cargo handling system. We'll be rolling that into the warehouse. We'll be able to offer that. Also, sustainability. We've got our all-in program, which will be rolling out there as well.
So I had a question for MEAA as well. So considering the partnership with Wipro and your collaboration in developing MEAA, which is Menzies Aviation Cargo Management System, how does Menzies envision future collaborations or innovations in the air cargo technology space to further improve its services and maintain its position as a leader in the industry?
MEAA is a great system which we've worked together with Wipro on. We're currently rolling it out. We've completed 4 stations in the network. We should have it completely rolled out by the end of 2024 across our stations. So we see that it's bringing the next level of cargo warehouse enhancement and systems and software. We've worked with Dexori as well, so that is doing automation of the inventory check. We've got a robot there called MEAA who does the inventory check on a daily basis. We'll see those. We'll be putting the robots into 2 other stations, Los Angeles and Sydney. So we're doing technological advancements and we're bringing that into the industry. So with MEAA, with Dexori, and the robots, and then we're looking also on scaling of shipments, doing volumetric shipments and integrating that in. And then also on the warehouse management side with MEAA, that also links into sustainability on reduction of paper use. So then it's using technology from airside through to landside in a cargo warehouse.
So with the addition of Thai Airways Cargo, Middle East Airlines, Royal Air Maroc Cargo, Royal Jordanian Airlines, Scandinavian Airlines to your client portfolio, what are the long-term goals and objectives for your cargo division? And how do these recent contract wins and renewals fit into company's broader division for growth and success in the cargo sector?
We're continually working with our airline partners and also to grow the customer portfolio. So it's a tough environment for ground handlers and cargo handlers. We are reliant on our airlines. So if we're able to work together with partner airlines and become global partners, we're developing that relationship. So we're able to not only look after one airline and one warehouse, we widen the portfolio across the Menzies network to be able to offer services. So some of those airlines, like you mentioned, we're not only looking at handling them here in India, we could be handling them in the Middle East, we could be handling in Africa. So we overlay the Menzies network with the airline network to see where we can work together in closer collaboration. So that then also is part of the Menzies growth strategy. So if we can grow the Menzies network, we're able to grow the partner network with our airlines.
Menzies has been awarded the ITAS Center of Excellence for Independent Validators Pharma accreditation for its cargo facility at Amsterdam Airport Schiphol, right? How will this impact Menzies pricing and service offerings for pharmaceutical clients? And are there any plans to obtain the certification for other Menzies facilities as well?
Yeah, CEIV certification is crucial in the pharma handling, and pharma handling is very temperature sensitive, time sensitive, cool chain. So to be able to have our station CEIV certified is very good, and it also means that we're able to offer to our airline partners a cool chain from, in effect, warehouse to aircraft. So we've got 5 stations certified now. We're also working to have more certified during this year. And then, as I just mentioned, with the Menzies network, we overlay with the airline network and provide more partner services.
So, as you already mentioned about your sustainability initiatives, so are there any other goals that you've set for for its operations, Menzies operations in Middle East, Asia, and Africa? And how do these align with your future goals?
So sustainability is a key part of what we do at Menzies. As I mentioned a little earlier, we've embarked on our all-in strategy, which we're rolling out across the company. And that, for cargo-wise, can mean we're looking at solar power on the warehouses. So if it's 80 to 90% of the electricity usage in the warehouse is then generated from the solar panels on the roof. We also, for instance, in Bengaluru, we have a wastewater treatment plant. So we're able to reuse the water within the warehouse. We also we're building a new warehouse in Bengaluru for domestic cargo. We're doing rainwater harvesting so that then we will catch the rain into storage tanks. So then that water is then used at the facility. So what we're trying to do is make the cargo facilities self-sufficient for power and water. Inside the warehouse, we're using electric forklifts, so we're reducing our carbon footprint. We're reducing the amount of paper. So with Mac and another system we're using, we're moving to digital platforms so that paper is not needed. So we continue working to protect our environment. Then IATA, on diversification, IATA had this 25 for 25, whereby it's women diversification and women in roles. We're working on that. Last year, we're at 20% of our management as ladies. We're working to grow that as the business goes forward. So a lot going on within Menzies on the sustainability and diversification platforms.
Are there any upcoming investments or infrastructure developments that Menzies has planned in the Middle East, Africa, and Asia region?
Yeah, we've got a lot going on within my region. A lot of investment. I just mentioned the domestic facility here in Bangalore in India. So we're completing the build on a 20,000 square foot facility. She inspected it 2 days ago. We should see the roof going on, and that comes online start of July. In Nairobi, we've just completed the expansion of our perishable centre. That went online for the latest Valentine's Day flower season. In South Africa, we've invested and we have 2 new to Menzies facilities and expanded our footprint there with the 18,000 square metre facility in Joburg, 9,000 square metre facility in Cape Town. In Liberia, out in West Africa, we've just finished building a new cargo warehouse, opened that at the end of last year at Roberts Airport in Monrovia. We're also doing other investments in Pakistan and Karachi on an import warehouse. So there's a lot going on in investments and improvement in our cargo infrastructure within this region.
So, do you have any plans to increase like cargo handling capacity at the existing on-site at your new domestic cargo facility at Bengaluru Airport? And what are the key milestone and timelines if we could know for these projects?
For that project in Bangalore, so just mentioned the warehouse has been built. Once that warehouse, we're finished it, we're able to get the regulatory approvals, we will start the operation. So what does that mean? It means that we're able to move the existing domestic operations into a purpose-built facility. That also then enables us to retrofit or refit our existing facility for our international customers. It means we've got a bigger area for use for the international customers. So it's, domestic freight in India is growing. There's a lot of flights being added. You've got two of the largest aircraft orders from Air India and Indigo. So domestically, we're going to improve the process and also the throughput in the facility and be able to provide solutions for the future.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a pleasure
Thank you very
conversing
much
with you. Thank you so much.